It's creation time. I feel quite artistic and I want to do something different. So I'm gonna make some vegetable dumplings and make the wrappers fresh. I'm not an expert, but let's have some fun. In the back, I have some tea brewing. That was a good reminder to myself. A lot of these videos that I do, they're scripted, but they're not scripted. And I just kind of like creating things, but I have a rough guide. And I have to like mentally get myself in the spirit of filming a video. So I don't want to say like it's 100% authentic. It is authentic, but I still have to like turn on the switch to like get in the ring. Sometimes I do a couple takes, but I do like cooking as a form of creativity and expression. And I also like experimenting with flours because their chemical makeup is different. And I'm using buckwheat flour today because it's healthy, and health is subjective, so do your own research, but this is also gluten-free. 240 grams of this flour. I'm also going to use 129 grams of hot water. So you'll see this technique if you look at a lot of dumpling wrapper recipes. It like gelatinizes the gluten. It makes it like more stretchy, takes the starch molecules and like binds them together differently. It's crazy stuff. So we're gonna add that in here. Oops, 120. Perfect. It around. This is an experiment because I don't know how it's gonna turn out. You could put your hand in there too, but then it'll be hot. And this technique of actually using hot water might not actually be important. All right, that came into a ball, and I'm gonna use some cornstarch. It's also gluten-free. It's gonna help me bind it a little bit better. Ball rest. I like soba noodles, which use buckwheat flour. See how this comes out. Let's have a tea break. Cabbage, some scallions, and everything was kind of going bad, so I wanted to use it. Carrots, celery, piece of ginger, and mushrooms. While I'm cutting and preparing these vegetables, the theme of this video is that we all have a unique journey that's special to us. And although our journey is different, I believe there's certain periods that, although they might not be the same, the energy behind it or how we feel could be very similar. To break that down, we come into this existence on a real basic level, I believe. And again, it's different for everyone. Not knowing anything, feeling like we know everything, again, feeling like we don't know everything, to overcoming that and realizing that we know everything and we know nothing. It's a walking paradox. It's like spirituality, okay? You know everything, but you know nothing. You are divine consciousness, but you are also a work in progress. As above, so below. We're looking all the time for external validation. And I don't want to say external validation is bad, but the internal validation, the self-love, is also important. External validation is important. I mean, we're all humans. I brush my hair before I film this video. It's natural. You can't say that I'm not being authentic. I am, in a way, getting ready to go on stage. I am rehearsing kind of a rough recipe before, but then I'm letting my heart speak for itself. It's about balance and going through our own unique journey. That's the point of this video. And that's spirituality, a walking paradox. And you should be confident in who you are and what you bring to the table, and believe in yourself, but still be grounded enough to take accountability for your actions. So going through life in your own specific journey, your own specific course, your own specific route, you can discover that and unlock your true potential. You need a reminder from yourself too, because it starts from within. It starts from the foundation. It starts from when you plant a seed within yourself and it grows up. And you know yourself best rather than anybody else. So you don't really need reassurance or feedback from anybody else. We are humans, so sometimes you do, but you don't really, because it all starts from within. We're complete now. Dry pan, mushrooms in first, so it loses some of the moisture. Now I'm gonna add the oil, ginger, carrots and celery. Real quick, I don't like to promote other people or other brands. I usually just promote myself and keep it moving because I don't want to promote something that doesn't align with me. I usually promote my mom's jewelry and then some small businesses or some friends here or there. This is my friend Supacha. She started selling spice blends. What do I want to say? Spice blends blended with care and love. You could see like from the packaging, the Empress, coriander, garlic, white pepper. I like this color, the CEO. This is for me, like curry powder, turmeric, garlic, clove. She's into all this stuff. I think for the sake of my dumplings, I'm gonna use this coriander, white pepper, and garlic. It should go good with the seasonings. Shout out to Supacha, subtle spices. Yeah. Cabbage. So let's measure with our heart. Soy sauce, mirin, black vinegar. These are not really cooking videos. I mean, they are, but they're not, because like the point of it isn't cooking. The point of it is cooking with your heart. Finding a balance between no recipe and recipe. I learned from my grandmother, no recipe, but sometimes you gotta do recipe. But when I'm cooking with these videos, I'm talking, I'm cooking, I'm walking. This smells good. Subtle spice, the Empress. I dig that. I have immaculate taste buds, so I feel like this is quite heavy on the garlic powder and the white pepper. I mean, that's what it is, but I smell the garlic. Anyway. All right, there we go. That's our veggie dumpling mix. I shut off the heat. I'm gonna let this chill. Should have added these, but now we're gonna add it now. A smarter way to do this probably would be like to mix the ratio with regular wheat flour and buckwheat flour. It has no gluten structure. So it's not gonna be dumpling wrappers. It's not gonna work. Got my filling from yesterday. It's been cooling in the fridge. And you always gotta have a plan B. So I have some dumpling wrappers. So we're gonna save the day. I didn't give up. Always gotta have a plan B. That much water on all sides. Boom. Close it up tight. I've had this explode on me a couple times before because I'm trying to be too fancy. Not today. We're just going with this simple one fold like this. These were in the freezer. They're a little bit harder though since they were defrosting. This one might cause trouble for me. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna make the sauce. A little black vinegar. I love black vinegar. Soy sauce, sesame oil. This is a chili crisp. I like spicy from time to time. It has a black bean in it, fermented black bean. Sometimes it's good to eat spicy, okay? Even if you don't eat spicy, it's just a sensory experience. That one that I was like I should take out just exploded. I should have listened to my intuition. It's good though. I still made dumplings, like I said. It didn't turn out how I wanted it to be, but I still made it work and it's still tasty. So I'm happy. Wish you well. Peace.